Okay, this is part 3 of our field interview audit section of the app. We just completed the first folder, and we would want to repeat these same steps for all 10 interviews. So we'll go ahead and do one more together, and then I'll pause the video, do the other 8, and show you what that looks like when we've fully completed. Did we use a translator? We'll say, no, I spoke the same language as the informant. Did I meet the informant? Yes. The informant's name was Michael. They were 45 years old. I'm going to take a photo with the informant. And we'll pretend taking a selfie with the informant. I'm going to take a selfie in front of their house. And a photo of their signature. Okay. And maybe, you don't have to fill out the app in order like this, right? So I just took a photo of the informant, and maybe I'm going to go scroll all the way to the bottom and finish this at the same time. I'll take a look at the signature that they just signed for me on the piece of paper. I'll compare it to the authorization form I have. Maybe select yes, they match. Or you can do this later. If you don't have the authorization form with you during your visits, they can complete this section later at their office. And here the app is asking us to record the informant verifying names from page 5, from page 2, and page 6. Again, those are the audio recordings. We're pretending I'm doing an audio recording of them verifying names. Okay, and I do that for 3 different pages. Select 4, they're giving me all the names. I would record everything that you say. Like, this is Jordy Sales, field auditor, speaking with James, the informant. And I am asking James, can you please verify to me the name of Michael's spouse? Yes, Michael was married to Mary. Okay, do you remember from memory the names of all Michael and Mary's children? Yes, they had 5 children. Their names were John, Peter, Samuel, Rebecca, and Mary. You say, thank you very much. And we're going to stop the recording. And we're done with the recordings. You are not limited by time. So I don't think the recordings will cut you off. So you can do long recordings if you want. If they're short answers, that's fine too. And then we're asked, how long did the field agent spend with you? How long did the interview take? It was a really long interview. They stayed, like 4 or 5 hours. So you would select between 3 and 6 hours. Was the pedigree booklet delivered? Maybe in this case we'll say no. It's not delivered. I'll ask the informant, were you paid to provide names? Yes or no? We'll say, hey, this person says yes. Maybe, if you ever have a yes down here, maybe give us some additional info here at the bottom. And we'll type something in. Informant told me he was paid $2 to provide names. It's rare. Some of you may never have had an informant tell you that we're paid. But it happens every once in a while. So I think I have everything filled out here. I'm going to push the check mark. Now we have 2. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, finish all the other ones, and be right back. Okay, I went ahead and visited all 10 informants here. I completed all the sections. Every single one of these has a green box with a check mark in them. So I'm going to hit the back button to go back to the main menu. And we should now have 3 different tasks completed at 100%. So our next video, we'll go ahead and talk about the QCP review.